Now, the next part I was going to talk about was I got the results back from my gestational diabetes test and my maternal blood serum testing stuff that I did 2 weeks ago, nearly a week, I don't know, something like that. I think last week. Anyway, I passed my gestational diabetes test. Yay, I'm so excited because that's the one thing I was freaking out with. Because my mum had it with me, I was just really scared that I would too, considering I just ate nothing but sugar, like, this entire pregnancy. So my level was 5.1, and I think the cutoff is like 8, or something like that. So yeah, miles off. So I'm all good. However, my iron stores have gone down a little bit, so like they're not low, like anemic or anything, but they're low for me, is what she said. So she's got me taking iron tablets now, which I hate because they bung me up so bad. But I guess I'm going to have to do what I have to do. She said that I can probably take 1 a day at this stage, but if they do bung me up pretty bad, then I can actually take 1 every 2nd day. Because it's not so bad, like my levels aren't so bad, then she's not too worried about making sure I have them like all the time. So yeah, so that's all good news. What else is there? I think that's pretty much it that I was going to cover from that. Yeah. Okay, well, the reason I was actually going to make these videos yesterday, but the other thing that has happened this week is we finally sold our car yesterday. Now we have no vehicle, so it's kind of a bit difficult. Matthew's parents are running him to work and back every day. So it's a little bit difficult, and I'm really stranded now because I can't go anywhere because I can't even borrow their vehicles because they're manuals, and my license, I'm only allowed to drive an automatic. So, yeah, a bit stranded, being rural and no vehicle, but I'm sure we'll find a new one soon. We're hoping to find a station wagon so that my little boy Blue, who's sitting next to me on the couch over there, he's can be shut away in the boot away from the baby because he's a hyperactive border collie, and I could just see him like wiping her face with his tail and stuff, so I don't want him anywhere near her. So yeah, so we're looking for a station wagon, but there's not a lot around. We've been looking for probably, well, buying / selling like for probably about 6 months. So yeah, fingers crossed we find something in the next few or we're screwed. Anyway, so yeah, that was our big thing. So now we can pay off our credit card and stuff like that, and stop paying so much frickin' interest, and start saving some actual money and buy some of the bigger baby stuff that like I want, not necessarily need, but like want. Of course, we still need that money to buy a new car, but we're borrowing a good chunk of money from my family to buy a new car because they want us to get something pretty decent now that we're having a family. So they're letting us borrow some money, which is great. But yeah, so that's pretty much all the stuff that's happened like in the last 4 or 5 days, really. Pretty much all of that happened in the last 5 days. So yeah, it's been really busy, and we haven't been able to touch Charlotte's room, which really peeved me off over next weekend, which is finished, of course, it's Thursday. So he's back at work, started his work week. So yeah, we're going to have to get on with it really soon. Okay, well, symptoms this week, well, we know about the migraine from my last video, and that I'm sick, but that's not really a pregnancy symptom. I think I've noticed that I have more pressure to go to the bathroom more often now. The midwife, one thing I just remembered thinking about that, she confirmed that Charlotte is still head down. She could finally feel that her head was definitely still down in my pelvis, so that will be why I get so much bladder pressure. But yeah, so she's yeah, still head down, and she's pushing on my bladder a lot more these days. She weighs, according to my cool little ticker thing, She's about 40 centimeters long from head to toe, and she's almost 1.5 kilos. She could even be more, of course, because it's going off averages. But yeah, so she's pretty big, like, already. So yeah, she's pushing on things like that. And I do get a bit of pelvis pain occasionally, like last night in bed where I rolled over and got this really big sharp pain that wouldn't, every time I moved just a slight bit, it really, really hurt. And until I felt her move, it didn't go away. So I know it was definitely her pushing on something. But yeah, it's all good. She's still moving around a lot. She's like swiping over my belly and like punching out and pushing her feet under my ribs now, and it's so amazing to feel. I mean, it gets annoying when it hurts, but I love it so much. And Matthew's starting to like love just sitting there, and he'll just actually, without me even going, oh my gosh, look, he'll actually just sit there and watch, or he'll like put his hand on my belly while we're watching TV without me saying, oh, she's moving heaps. Like, he'll just do it automatically now because he loves to feel it. But yeah, so what else is there? There's no new stretch marks or anything, still the same old ones. My skin's not itchy and dry or anything like that, so hopefully they stay away. What else is there? My hair's still oily, though I think it might be on its way out again, fading out of the oil stage again. That's really good because I hate it when it does that. Oh yeah, we've just got the call not long ago that our birthing classes have finally been organised. They must have found enough people, I don't know. But yes, they finally organised those, and they're starting on the 6th of July. They're on Tuesday nights from 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. for 6 weeks. So I'm like half nervous to go to them, and like I know there's a birthing video they make me watch and stuff, and I'm just like, and like freaking out that it's getting so close that I'm actually going to be going to these classes now. But we're really excited to sort of be at that stage at the same time. So yeah, and it'll sort of give me and Matthew something to, like, I don't know, go out and do. We don't really go out and do anything. We're really like homebodies, and yeah, we're pretty boring people. But I don't know, I just thought of seeing myself in the thing. I can see my rings are here, they're not on my hand. I decided that I would take them off now. I'm about to hit the 30 week, the weeks 30. So I decided I better take them off now, and because I've heard so many stories, and I know the hospitals will tell you the same thing, that they have cut so many rings off women's fingers because they leave it too late. So I thought better be safe than sorry and just take them off, especially because from that migraine and the swell, my hands sort of got, they didn't swell, but they sort of went puffy for like that same day. So I decided, oh, you know, they're firmer than normal, and I don't know if this is going to last. And the last trimester like this is when you put on like any of the fluid retention, and that's when you're going to lose your rings. So I decided, you know what, bugger it. You know, it's not worth it. So I've taken mine off officially. I feel so naked and so weird without them, and I'm getting strange looks. I was always getting them anyway, which I think sucks. Really sucks. But yeah, I get even more now that I have no wedding rings on, even though they are blatantly right there for everyone to see. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's one of my pregnancy things, taking off my ring. But I think that's pretty much it that I can think of. My next midwife appointment's on the 7th of July. So, yeah, 2 weeks from now. So I think that's pretty much it. I guess I will show you my belly, and then I will see you guys for the 30 weeks. Oh my gosh, 30. Okay. Right, so belly. Okay, so here's me from the side. On the front. Still have some form of waist in there. On the other side. really sticking out now. The front, the flat belly button. And I've got creases all up here. And from the other side. So yeah, I'll see you guys for 30 weeks.